Hi, Johnny. Thank you so much for helping my project. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay, thank you so much for questioning me. Yes, Sir Nathan. Based on my skin, yeah, you may guess I'm not from Jakarta, but I'm from eastern part of Indonesia, Flores Island. Flores Island. Yeah. I was born in there. I'm from the big family. Yeah. I'm the second last of 10 members of the family. I grew.
Wow. So you have nine sisters and brothers?
Yes, I have. Yeah, we have, and I'm the second last. I grew up in my hometown from my childhood until junior high school. Yeah, I live with my family, but when I was 4 years old, my mom passed away. My mom passed
Oh,
away, so I was nurtured by my sister, my brother, and that's the time for me. But I think caring each other like brother and sister, that's really important for our life to support each other. Yeah.
now, who is the oldest in your family? Is it a brother or a sister?
My
Okay.
sister.
And how
Yeah.
much older is the oldest sister?
Now she is around 65, 65 years old.
And how old are you?
I'm 53 years old.
No way. So, so your parents, so there's pretty much 1 year apart from each of y'all.
Yes, yeah,
About.
one and one half. Uh, and from me, yeah, from my side and with my brother, there is 4 years part, 4 years apart. Yeah, my mom got blooded when she gave a birth for my last brother. Yeah, and she couldn't stay longer, and my mom passed when she gave birth for the last uh, my little brother.
That is so you have a brother that's younger than you, and he's 4 years younger.
Yes, yes,
Okay, and unfortunately, your mother died in childbirth when you were
yes,
4.
yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, that's difficult. That is
Yeah, yeah,
difficult.
that's yeah. But since then, and my little brother and my elder sister and brother, yeah, I really love them because they always took care of me, and they yeah they'll act like my mother. So yeah, I really happy, even though I didn't know well about my mom, but they present my mom in my life.
Wow, wow. And I do you have children?
No, I have got married. We have got married around 13 years. Yeah, 13 years already. But we haven't got any kid. My wife is an elementary teacher. Yeah, and I am a senior high school teacher
Oh,
in the
wow.
capital.
So you have so many children. They're just not your birth children, but
Yeah.
you already feel like you have a huge family.
Yes, when my family, when the relative, when friends of me, they ask, Johnny, how many children do you have? And I say, I got many children. Huh? They didn't believe that I have children at
You're
school.
you're like I have about 100 children a year.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh, what subjects do you teach?
I teach English at school.
Oh, wow. Speaking, writing,
Yeah,
listening,
listening, reading,
reading.
and sometimes, yeah. Sir Nathan, to be honest, yeah, being a teacher is not enough my option for the life. Before I worked in a company around 12 years. I worked in a company, yeah, in a company, in officer. And at the time, because I don't know exactly, I love learning language. Started from when I was in a junior high school. Yeah, when I was in junior high school, And then when we were in hometown, my hometown, yeah, we live in the village, and we really got access easily. Yeah, something we need to do with hard work or something to struggle with that. And then yeah, English come to me, and I tried to learn, and then I moved to the capital to study. And in my life, I love learning language. Best except English, I'm also learning French. I can speak French also, so that's the way for me to connect with other, to press. But I really love to have some accent like your country, like American or a British style. Okay.
Yeah, but there are so many British accents. Like there's not
I,
just one. I mean, you like go to London, and depending
yeah,
upon which suburb you come from, you
yeah.
sound completely different.
Oh, see. Let's see. Oh,
And
good.
the same thing's true here in the US that, the people in the South sound different than the North, and the people on the
Mm,
West Coast sound different than the people on the East Coast.
mm. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah, different. Yeah. Whenever I connect with people around the world, like educators or um, yeah, some acquaintance, and I really love to learn about the accents. But sometimes I open YouTube, or yeah, I would like to imitate, but I can't do it. Yeah. And my friend told me that, Joni, you may come to the country that you are going to plant with them. You're going to learn about the accents. Maybe you can take one, yeah, maybe not more, but you may just visit for a visiting. And I hope that.
Well, I hope sometime you come to Houston. I would love to meet
Oh,
up with you and show you around.
thank you so much. I'm trying to save money from now, and then maybe I got a chance to travel around. That's a really awesome to meet you and to meet other people there to do some speaking or imitate some accent. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Houston
Yeah.
is where NASA has their mission control. So whenever they launch astronauts into space, the
Oh,
astronauts are talking to people here on the Earth, and those people are based in Houston. We have a special facility called Johnson Space Center where
oh,
they monitor the astronauts 24/7 and they make sure they're safe and they provide any assistance they need. So that's here in
oh,
Houston. So it's something if you come to Houston, I have to show you.
that's great. I would love to. Oh, good.
Now, um, about 50 years ago, whenever you were about 3 years old,
Hmm?
NASA was actually sending people to the moon. Uh,
I
we
see.
sent we sent
Armstrong, Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and 10 other people also walked on the moon.
I see.
And in 1972 was the last mission to the moon. And since then, we haven't sent anybody to the moon. We've only been sending them to what we call
Mars.
low Earth orbit. So they've
Or,
only been like 200 miles in the sky, just
mm,
going in orbit around the Earth, and they
mm.
haven't been to the moon. But NASA's planning in 2024 to send people to the moon for the first time since 1972. So they have
Wow,
astronauts,
that's
they're
great.
training. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was wondering what you thought about this.
Mm.
What do you think about NASA sending people to the moon in 2024?
I think that's a great idea. That's a great plan to send people to around send people to the moon. As the first, I think that there's a big challenge. Yeah, for people, they would like to know about what is the environment in the moon. Yeah, because the last time they see there, and then now they have another plan to go there. It means that they need to make comparisons about the last time they see the environment in there and with the in 2024. And there's a big challenge for the people. They are going to go there like a traveling. Yeah, they're going to have some maybe relaxing, or they are going to see what can they prepare, or what can they do for giving a life there in moon. So the moon is still protective, yeah, protect and for any other kinds of sunburn or something to make them disappear. I think it's a good way. I think that's okay, nice, yeah, yeah. Why not? That's a good idea.
Well, as some people say, there's all these resources in space. The sun produces so much energy, but only like 1/700th billionth of it actually falls on the Earth. Some people are like, hey, there's all these resources in space, like rare earth metals, metals, and other materials. And some people say we need to push out humanity into the rest of the solar system beyond. But then there's other people who say, why are we going into space and doing these things when we have so many problems here on Earth? Like global climate change and poverty and hunger and disease and all these things. And they're like, oh, why are we spending this money on sending people
The
into space
poverty.
instead of taking care of poverty? And I was wondering, how do you think about that?
Okay, I think yes, yeah, in this kind of opinion about people that they say about why don't you spend money on for poverty or climate change, why do you have to go up to the moon, it just wastes money. For me, I disagree about that, yeah. Like we talk about the specific one is poverty, yeah, poverty. I mean that in our life, we have the government, we have the people who have got much money. I think we can share, yeah, we can share all together how to back up about the poverty or how to make like a climate change and so on. And it means that uh even uh the resources, even they're planning to go to the moon, they think that they spend much money. I think in my mind, they have already think over, yeah, about uh, how to manage the budget, yeah, manage the budget, how they have to go at the moon, and the poverty or like some other things to be controlled in the world. Uh, we are not alone, yeah, we are not alone. I mean, maybe in from your country, my country, another country, that we do it all together. We collaborate and we do something to help poverty. Yeah, I think it is running. Yeah, it's running if we do this one. But even the government, even the researchers want to go to NASA. Yeah, I agree because yeah, how we control. Yeah, we control about the moon and the solar system there. And for me, I agree. If you plan to go there, and the poverty and there's something related to the climate change or how to help in the earth, yeah, in the global life, yeah, we have the government, we have some people, we have others to help. Yeah, it's not, go to the moon only once in a lifetime. Yeah, not every year, not every time. Yeah, I agree if you do that.
That sounds good. Um, I was wondering, when you look at the future of humanity, like 100 years, 200 years, 500 years in the future, what do you think humanity looks like in 500 years?
Yes, in my mind, in 100 years ahead, everything with using like now, right now we are using like everything is about digitalization, yeah, digitalization, yeah. So everything being controlled like robot or by machine, yeah. So we can't do anything. Human is not really useful anymore. We just control. We just do something to connect which one. For example, in my maybe we have a chip, we have card or chip that we are having this one card. Just do it. We don't need human, and everything is being controlled by robot or machine or anything. Yeah, we just sit down here, and then we want something, we just, yeah, send the message, and we just, oh, the like now, if we need some food, special food, we just order, and then we click that one, and the food comes to us, and we just pay. Maybe everything with robot, I think. Yeah, in the future we do.
Maybe we don't even need to eat in the future. Maybe we're like plants and we just get it out of the air and the
Yes.
sun.
Okay, yes, sir. That's the way. So yeah, this is the we are hoping that, yeah, everything's being controlled. Yeah, not. Yes, sir.
Now, if it was safe and affordable, would you take a trip to space?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course, I would like to.
How far would you go? Would you just go to orbit around the Earth, or would you go to the moon, or would you consider going all the way to Mars or beyond?
In my gym, I would like to go to the moon. Yeah, to the moon. You know, I would like to see what is in the moon looks like, and when I come closer, and maybe if there is any human beings in there, up there, and I will go there to teach them to to ask them how do they look like, and I will ask them to join with us. Maybe we can live together and to build something like we do some travel, yeah, tourism object there, and oh yes, Johnny, you may come to say you are a tour guide, and maybe they have different language, I can learn from them.
Maybe their English accent's even more
Oh,
interesting.
yeah, yes, of course. So it's easy for me to learn English accent there in the moon. Uh,
Now, those are the usual questions that I ask the people.
yeah.
But is there something that you wanted to ask me, or is there something you wanted to talk about?
Okay, my question for you, this is about NASA's project, yeah. Yeah.
Or anything? You
Okay,
could
anything.
anything, anything.
Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah. My first question for you. Uh, how do you, yeah, how do you manage, or how do you uh plan, yeah, for the people to go to the moon, because this time is a really apart from 1992, you saw, yeah, and up to
1972.
yeah 1972 and now, so this is a long period, and now you are thinking about that to go to the moon. What comes in your mind?
Yeah,
Mhm.
so the way NASA plans to do it is they've been developing this huge rocket for like 10 years now called the Space Launch System. And it has a little capsule on top that holds four astronauts called Orion. And they're planning to launch it for the first time on an uncrewed test flight in February of 2022. And they'll send it around the moon and land it. And assuming that goes well, then in 2023, they'll send it around the moon with four astronauts in it. One of them would be a Canadian astronaut. So it'll be the first time that Canada has sent somebody so far. And then in 2024, they'll send it to the moon and it'll meet up with a lander that will actually take them to the surface and the astronauts can go and explore the surface. So this is the plan. Oh, it looks like you're
Oh,
on.
great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, great plan. Yeah. So the next question for you: if your project could accepted by the government and any other people that really responsible about this project, who would you like to ask to go with you to the moon?
To go with me? Well, NASA has an astronaut corps with every 2 years they put out the application to for people to apply to be astronauts, and thousands of people apply, and only like a dozen or two get accepted. And then they go through lots and lots of training. So those astronauts are already at NASA being trained, and
Yeah.
there's currently zero chance of me actually going to the moon. So
Okay. Yeah.
unfortunately, I'll just be a spectator.
Okay. Good.
Um,
No worries.
but I definitely would like somebody with experience to go with me if I had the chance. Somebody that's been
Okay.
before that can make sure that everything is safe and
Yeah, yeah,
proper.
yes, yes. Good. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah. My question is, but because I am in educational field, yeah. So I'm asking you some questions about this one. Yeah, I have been teaching English for 13 years. Yeah, 13 years. But sometimes I get some difficult to explore, difficult to mix uh, sure to my students about the English, yeah, because my students always ask about the accent, yeah, for English. Do you think accent is really important to learn? Because I'm a pure Indonesian, I'm not from a native, yeah, but my students need to know more or need to learn from other people that really good in accents. Can you suggest me something to provide myself? Yeah.
Yeah, so accent's an interesting thing. Like I can understand your English perfectly, but I work with English speakers all around the world. I work with English speakers from Minnesota, from UK, from India, from Mexico, from Japan, from Australia. So I am very flexible in understanding
Yeah.
the different
Yeah.
English. Now,
I see.
other people who only deal with locals might
Mm,
have a lot of difficulty understanding English from other
mm,
parts of the world.
I see.
So I personally think that if you're dealing with people who work at a global corporation
Mm,
or who work in the big cities, accent's not so important.
mm,
But if you're trying to work with small towns or
yeah.
villages,
Yeah.
then you're going to want to try to have the accent of the people from that spot
Yeah.
because their ear and their ability to understand English
Mm,
is probably more rigid. They need people that sound
I see. Yeah.
more like themselves.
Yeah. I see.
Whereas
Mm,
people who work for global corporations or live in cities
mm,
might not need need that. So
I see. Yeah. Thank you so much. Based on my experience, when I was in another town, I stayed for another town around 6 years. Yeah, I spent my senior high school, and I really enjoyed staying there because I can learn the local language, and I can speak the local language, and then I up to now I can speak the local language, and that's really helpful. Yeah, in my mind that yeah we need to stay maybe yeah to stay in a place that we are learning that language. I think.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, but if somebody who wants to go to the UK or to India or to Japan, maybe learning like, well, maybe the UK or India or Australia would want to learn like a British accent. But
British, yes.
then, people coming to America might want to develop a
Mm,
New York accent or
I see.
something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, perhaps.
Mm, yeah. Okay. Sir Nathan, I request you. At the moment, I'm still continuing my study at the college, at the university, and I learned about intercultural communication. Intercultural communication. So my lecturer persuaded me to look for friends or people around the world who from USA or UK or the countries they English based, yeah. So maybe I need you, if you don't mind, maybe we will have the project around the end of October or November, and you may come in one session, 30 minutes or 45 minutes to give your like a presentation or something related to culture from your side, from your country. Is it okay, or
Oh,
you
yes.
may?
I would love to do that.
Thank you so
Just
much.
let me know
Okay.
when and how, and let's set
Okay.
it up.
Good. Thank you so much. One of my friend from Indonesia. Come on. This is my friend from the church. Yeah. Hello. Say.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, nice to meet you,
My name
sir.
is
Uh,
my name is Chalu.
Mr.
Ciao,
Jalo.
Lu. I'm
Yeah.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, the friend of mine from the church, and we are also the teachers. He's a teacher of
Uh,
computer teachers.
computer.
Oh, wow.
Computer
I'm
science.
also into
Yeah.
computers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I program in Python and JavaScript. Uh,
JavaScript is good.
yeah, what languages do you teach?
I teach in Visual Basic.
Visual Basic? Okay.
Visual Basic. Okay. And designer.
Designer.
Okay, designer.
Graphic designer. Graphic designer.
That is neat.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Let's
too.
continue. See.
Thank you.
Okay, see you.
Okay, Mr. Jalo is a friend of mine. We living in the same area, and we have the same service at the church because we are Catholic. We are assistant of our priest at the Catholic. So we sometimes gather at my home and we talk something related to the life of our education because he is computer teachers at school, and yeah, we sometimes exchange our talks or something. Yeah, I'll be back to the my project. No, my project. The project from my campus. And yeah, if you don't mind, I will let you know about date and time. And I do hope that you are going to join us as a speaker. Yeah, we don't provide something, but maybe we can provide some like a certificate for you. Is it okay? Yeah.
Sure. And I could tell you about my daily life here in the US,
Yes. Go.
like where I live and how I
Mm,
work and what life is like, and
yeah.
how we talk to each other and
Yeah.
some local stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I um, I have this really cute.
Wow. Nice. Look.
It's it's a cow in a
Oh yeah. Oh,
spacesuit on the
wow.
moon
Yeah.
with a Texas flag.
Oh, great, Texas. Oh, nice. Yeah, you can bring that to the moon. Ah, cool. Wow, nice. It's a nice creature. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do hope that someday you may join us for our intercultural communication. Yeah. To be my speaker. Yeah, and I will tell my lecture. You know, actually, I'm a teacher here, but I haven't got my professional license as teacher. So I learn. I study. Yeah, I continue study at the university, and to get my license for a good teacher.
That's good. Yeah,
Yes.
I just send me the details and I could put together a 30-minute talk about culture and things here. And maybe we could even talk about some slang that we use here. Like one thing in Texas, we're
Yeah.
known instead of saying you or you all, we actually created this whole new word called y'all. And so it's like a cultural thing. So we'll say, I hope y'all doing okay. And
Thank you so
things
much.
like
Yeah.
this.
Sir, tomorrow on Monday, I have a class for because I teach from grade 10 to grade 12. Yeah. And on Monday, I have a class. If you don't mind, you may join us. My students will present about their presentation, and I gave them to prepare the project. And if you don't mind, you may join us. Yeah, if your time is
Uh,
available for you.
sure. Just let me know the details about the time. Right
Okay.
now it's 9:20 at night.
Okay.
So if it's a morning class your time, then it might work out.
You
But
are you near the night. Yeah.
if it's a if
Thanks.
it's an
Yeah. I
afternoon
will.
class, I might be asleep, so it may not work out.
I will let you. Yeah. I will let you know if you have time, and if you don't have any activity, you may join us. Yeah. For the class. My student will
Okay.
happy. You know,
And I
since
I would, I'm interviewing a person a day till the end of 2024. So if you have some
oh
students who are feeling very comfortable with English and would like to get
Nice.
some practice interacting and like we are
No worries.
talking. I would
No
love
worries.
to interview them for my project.
No worries. It's okay for you. You may come to my class on Monday because they are 12th grader. They are good in English. Yeah, their speaking is they're good in speaking, and because some of them I invited them to join the global classroom. Yeah, since March 2020, since the pandemic affected us. The students I asked them to join. So if you want to interview some of them as your project, my pleasure. It means that they are going to deliver based about speaking skill. No worries. My pleasure to join us. Yeah,
Well, that
that's
sounds
okay.
good. Yeah. And
Mm.
also, it's Sunday morning for you, right?
Yeah. I'm Sunday morning. Mm.
Okay, so Monday morning
Oh,
for you is Sunday night for me. So that may
yes.
work out okay. What
Yeah.
time on Monday is your class?
Monday I will start the class 7 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. So you may so if you don't mind, I don't need to ask them to present about the project. Maybe you come as maybe you want to interview some of them. You may join us, and I will let them to talk with you. Interactive session. Is okay?
It is okay. The only challenge I think for Monday though is I
Oh,
think my
oh,
wife has an event that we're
oh,
going
oh.
to. I
So
may not be back by then, but you have class all day long, right?
yeah, I start from 7 o'clock until 9:20. 9:20.
9:20.
7.
Is
Yeah.
Tuesday okay?
No, it's Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, it's just tomorrow night I'm thinking my wife and I are going to a friend's house and we may not
Okay,
get
no worries.
back in time.
No worries. Maybe I teach the kids, my students, except Wednesday. Yeah, I start from 7 until 12 p.m. 7 until 12 p.m. So I have different classes, different levels. So if you free in that time, you just text me. Yeah, and
Okay, on Messenger?
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. Yes, Nathan. Yeah, good.
Well, that
Okay.
sounds good. Um, yes, I will try messaging you at this time either tomorrow night, my time, which would be Monday your time,
Yeah.
or Tuesday, which would be Monday my time. So we're like
Okay.
off a day.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
already in the future. I'm one
Yeah, yes.
day
I'm
in
in
the
the future.
past.
Yeah, one day ahead. Yeah.
So tell me,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
tomorrow going to be okay for me?
Tomorrow. Okay, I will text you. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah,
Okay, sounds
for
good.
you.
Yeah, I will see. I may
Yeah.
be at this party. I don't know. But okay, Johnny.
Okay.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. I think I'm going to go to bed.
Thank you so much for having this time for me, and we'll keep connecting. Yeah. Yeah, I will text you, and I do hope you are going to have your best dream.
I hope so
Yeah.
too.
Thank you,
But
sir.
but not too good because I want to make sure I wake up.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I see. Nice to talk to you, Nathan. This is Nathan. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.